Hey guys, just Tommy here. I thought I'd sit down and quickly record a well-deserved testimonial for my sales coach and mentor, Brian Choi. Now, I came to Brian about 6 months ago when I was earning about give or take $8,000 a month in commissions, which at the time I thought was pretty good, right? But it wasn't until Brian showed me how much money I was leaving on the table and some certain changes, some easy fixes, which I could go and implement straight away, that we doubled that. We went from 8K a month to $16,000 a month in literally less than 30 days. It kind of blew my mind. Now, I originally thought that I struggled with objection handling. I'd get off every sales call and it would be the same thing every single time. I need to speak to my spouse. I need 24 hours to think about it. The markets aren't good this time of year, or I need to go and ask my dog for permission. I was getting all the objections that you could possibly think of. It wasn't until we actually broke down my process from start to finish, which we uncovered not the way that I was handling the objections, but we uncovered why I was getting the objections in the first place. It was almost like I was seeing in black and white my entire sales career, and Brian had finally just given me these glasses to put on, and now it's like, I can finally see in color. Once we properly fixed all of the holes that were in my sales process, which I was blinded to before I started working with Brian, once we actually fixed all of those, I was able to go from 8K a month in the beginning to $26,000 a month. Yes, 26K a month in less than 4 months of working together. And I probably owe it to a few big changes, which I'm not allowed to say on camera. So I'll let that be for you to figure out when you start working with him. As you might be already, I was originally super nervous to make the investment in myself and actually hire a coach and hire a mentor to help me earn more money. But it wasn't until Brian shared a perspective with me that changed the game for me. And he said, Tommy, you can't expect to overcome these objections on your calls if you're giving them out yourself. It really changed the way that I looked at my journey as a closer and how I was going to progress, because I realized that my numbers weren't going to change unless I went and changed them. So for you personally, whoever's watching this right now, if you're sitting on the fence, I'd ask myself this one question. How much money is this costing me per month by not doing something about this? For me, it was costing me $18,000 a month, which is the extra amount that I'm earning now. It was costing me $18,000 a month in ignorance tax just by staying on the fence and sticking to what I was doing. Unless Brian made that so blatantly clear to me, I probably would have been paying that ignorance tax for the rest of my life, because I probably would have stayed at 8K a month. So guys, I'll cut this short. Just do yourself a favor and stop leaving money on the table. I can guarantee you won't regret working with Brian. Thanks.